I did get my opponent for February, and it turns out it's a guy I've sparred with quite a few times. I'm excited about it. Yeah.
So both of you know each other.
Yeah. And apparently, like, he got fat. I like boxing fat guys. Fatter than me. It's a little bit easier proposition. These quick guys. I'd rather have a guy that hits like a Mack truck than a guy who's fast. I have a problem with speed. Anything fast, I can't handle. You know? Like my first fight, I couldn't handle anything. I got in there, I froze. I'm like, oh, this is new. I forgot how to do this. My second fight, banged the guy all over. Well, God damn it.
Really? Did you get him dinner first? Was it candlelit? How did that go down?
Killed the guy all over the ring, got robbed by a guy who's now facing felony embezzlement charges.
It was a bait and switch. I see. Those are always the worst.
And then the guy who has felony embezzlement charges, he came to me and was like razzing me before the thing. He's like, I don't want any shit out of you. He comes over like before the fight. He's like, he's a judge and he's giving me shit. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. And then, like, when you knock a guy, when you beat a guy up so bad that in the second round, the ref has to warn him about turning his back to his opponent. And then in the third round, you knock that guy down, and that judge gives that fighter both of those rounds. That's annoying. That's annoying. But, no, I'm really excited about this one. I got my physical today.
Oh, dude, speaking of which, somebody told me I did a fun little stream on Saturday. Somebody told me Alex was out and about. In Texas.
I text Alex on Saturday, I think, because Friday, Alex was live before the Dallas City Council, and he got them all caught up
on the parable of Steel Toe.
That dirty little. It was so funny. I have given him. I want to check. I at the very least want a super chat from Alex Stein for all
You've given him so much content.
I've made that man money with his parables. Sam Show says Alex Stein has inspired folk to spread the parable. Did you hear he brought the story to the Dallas Police Commission? Was that I thought that was the Dallas City Council. I didn't know it was the Dallas Police Commission. No, it was Triple N says Alex is spreading the gospel of the toe. He certainly is. And he, like, just before he tells, like, all the embarrassing shit about me, he goes, like, my best friend, Aaron Imholte. And he says Imholte on purpose, the little. And he's like, he goes, my best friend, Aaron Imholte, he got in a little trouble. It's like, God damn it, Alex. Then we had Keanu last week. I don't know if you saw this, Johnny. Early Friday morning, Keanu was spilling all the April beans.
Uh-oh, what are the April beans?
Yeah, well,
keep up on this stuff because my sanity is nice.
Right, exactly. It was stuff that I knew about. It was from back in October. Remember when Keanu called me and said, let's let bygones be bygones. Everybody's sorry. You know, it sucks that it got to this place. And she was like, I was wrong about Nick and all this other shit. Well, actually, you know what's funny about her is she was right about him at first. And she said to me, she goes, no, I think they knew what my triggers were and they knew how to play at them to turn me against you. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I get it. I understand. Like, you got worked by a master manipulator. In my opinion, two of them, but whatever. So Keanu goes on, and I didn't know that she was going to do this. I had no clue. But she called me back in October because she wanted April's parents' phone number because she thought it was important that she get a hold of them. There was one where Keanu had said that when she was on the phone with April also said that Nick blamed her for him being late for or missing a drug test. And he just verbally kind of abused her and beat her up over that. Kind of a Dennis from Always Sunny. It all seemed very Dennis from Always Sunny. And I think even Kiwi Farms has said that there's the Rekieta system and the Dennis system. So April said that, and this was weird, that April went to Nick's parents' house with them to hang out because Nick was being mean. This is all the while they're not supposed to be like together. I mean, it's insane That's led to the Keanu has, I think it was a Keanu theory that the parents are maybe buying April's silence, and that's why she's disappeared and all that. I have no idea. But it was a pretty wild stream. Go check it out. We're not going to rehash it here. Those are the cliff notes. If you think, oh, you're rehashing it right now. No. I'm giving you the cliff notes. You can go watch the whole thing.
There's a lot more meat on that bone if you want it.
Yeah, Veldrain says Nick does have a problem with April living in his house, in the other house, rent-free, especially when Aaron lives in his head rent-free. Double freeloader issues. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should start cutting a check.
Plus, didn't the house sell, or is it just up for sale?
Yeah, no, it's gone. Well, he had to sell it.
Yeah.
Because he was foreclosed on. Oh, by the way, Salvatore M with $5. I've missed this one. He says, thank you for being up today. This show gets me through my long shift at the warehouse. You're the best show in the Dabble. You know, people say we're Dabble. We're not. We observe it sometimes. But I have to say, as time goes on, there's less and less to observe because those guys just get so serious about everything, and it's kind of sad to watch. And, you know, they're just doing all kinds of weird shit to each other. There's not enough, like, people living real lives in that world. It just gets really corrosive. And I think they have what do you call it? They have a not an exalted view. They have a heightened view of what they really are. Like, a few hundred people are aware of it, and they all just
inflated, I think.
Yeah, an inflated sense of self a little bit. It's all just shows. It's all just podcasts, guys. Everybody just calm
bloating,
down.
But yeah, I get you.
Everybody just calm down. It's just podcasts. All right, but thank you very much, Salvatore, for the general spirit of what you were saying. Sergeant Elias with $2 says, Dabble Dorkverse Losers. I can't disagree with that statement. Other good movie titles to pick from: Snowdrift, Whiteout, Snow Day in Litchfield, Three's Company, Aaron's Not Allowed. Look, you know what I like about this audience? They're giving people ideas. I'm just not cut out for this world, the streaming world, which is why I do my show and then go off and coach boxing and do boxing and hang out with my kids and all that stuff. I just, like, you sit too long in this shit and you become shit. And I don't want to become shit like these other people. Like, I saw those sores all over Patrick Melton's face, like he has monkey.
Oh God, don't! Oh.
Did you see that? Did you see the
I
sores?
But I have a very vivid imagination, and I already have the Hunchback of Notre Dame picture in my head.
He's got like rashes here, and then like big AIDS lesions and zits and pimples. Like he
already has a very unflattering lighting and camera angle set up on his streaming. I can't imagine facial issues too.
Dude, that's what happens when you live in that
teeth
world.
And a nose thing, and that's bad enough.
When you live in that world too long, you just turn into a ugly husk. And this Melonie Mac is out here like, oh, yeah, I think it would be good if I said that Jesus wouldn't like these video games. Jesus doesn't give a about video games. Jesus and God have bigger problems. They're trying to burn down L.A. So, no, Melonie Mac, I guess, is, you know, the satanic stuff should be banned and it should be out of there. And it's like, just shut the like. There's people who have opinions that just seem honest and genuine, and then there's people who are doing it for the response. And you can tell. Melonie Mac is like 39, says historically why. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Jonesy says she's a Christian conservative who used to be a massive SJW. Well, that kind of sounds like the ARC. Now, I saw that Chrissy Mayer was defending her, but didn't Chrissy Mayer shit all over Whitney Cummings for being an SJW and then kind of getting a little red-pilled?
If I'm not mistaken, I think so.
All these people are just dirty. They have no souls. They have no actual convictions, nothing. It's just whoever I think I can drift views off of. Whoever I think I can just get attention from. Chrissy Mayer. Whitney Cummings is an SJW turned red pill. Her, it's too late. Blah, blah. Melonie Mac goes from SJW with her tits out to, yeah, I don't think the X-Files is good for Jesus. And Chrissy's like, she's the greatest. She's the best. You guys are just jealous. You just want to